Sure Stadium, and we got more snow on the way. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lamar changing the look. Henry will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Rodgers going to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth, 52 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And some room to roll now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
He's got it at the 2. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm. but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Rodgers. And the pitch made by Johnson. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Again, it's Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Another Pittsburgh Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And Freiermuth with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute and a half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 40 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Steelers 21, Ravens 13.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Jackson. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Ravens will line up for the 2.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Score, Steelers 21, Ravens 19. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A handoff for Warren. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now run with Warren.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Warren.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down. Trying to cover up.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
On the run, it's Warren.
And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. Brad Smith. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Henry again on 2nd down. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's Jackson.
They'll buy some time right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.